Hi everyone, this is Rima Desai from the Guiding Star. I want to show you I'm at my work campus, walking around campus, and it's very fitting that I am making a video on Sravan Nakshatra and one secret that will drastically shift your life. It's a simple technique and remedy, but it's not easy to do for most people. But I want to share it because it has so much strength to completely change your life. I recommended this remedy to one of my clients. It was very apt for this particular person, and they came back to me within a day and they said it started showing them amazing results and shift. So whatever I'm sharing with you is something that I'm practicing myself. It's in fact my innate strength because I have very strong Sravan Nakshatras. We're talking about Vedic Astrology, we're talking about life skills, changing your life skills, we're talking about solving any problem of your life. Especially if you find yourself having issues with relationships, arguments, people not understanding you, low self-confidence, arguments even at work, or not getting the respect that you want. That's a big one for this one. Okay, you will really be able to shift your life. Now, in terms of Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology, I'm talking specifically about Sravan Nakshatra, which falls in the sign of Capricorn. Now, most astrologers will say, and it is true, that Sravan Nakshatra is a lot about hearing capacity. Okay, so what I mean by that is, and this is a solution, the technique to any problem, especially with relationship, not getting respect, not getting promotions, higher status, respect, basically respect, and love from others like you would want to. This relates to the ability to listen deeply. What do I mean by that? It means being able to listen, but hear between the lines, to be able to hear more than what is said or done, especially in the case of arguments. So, and I can explain this in many different ways because I know some people will just not understand it. They're not good listeners. Many people are not good listeners. And how do you increase your listening ability or strength, right? Luckily, I've been born with that and it grew more over time. The ability to listen very deeply, it's very core to my profession as a life coach and a therapist, as an academic counselor, advisor. I'm constantly listening to people's problems, but I'm not listening to what they are saying on the surface or the words they are using. I'm listening to what is the meaning underneath. What are the layers underneath? So if somebody tells me that I am distressed because of what my, let's say, mother-in-law said to me, I am hearing that it hurt me and it hurt my confidence, right? To an extent. I'm just giving you a random example. So I'm not hearing my mother-in-law said this and this to me. That's not my concern. My concern is where is the impact coming from for this person? What does it mean to this person? It means that I feel disrespected. It means that I feel hurt. It means that I feel not heard, right? Whatever that may be. When you're having an argument with somebody, or when somebody comes to you and complains about something, if you have the ability to pause and think and listen to what they're saying, because I will tell you, and especially in relationships, in marriages, if you're in a marriage, if you're in a relationship where you're in the verge of your partner wanting to walk out, and there's conversations about separation, divorce, I'm tired of you, etc., I want you to know that in most cases, people are just, what they're saying is, I want to feel valued. I want to feel heard. I want to feel respected. I want to feel wanted, whatever that may be. And if you hear that and you act on that, you've automatically remedied 10 sessions that you might have to take with a therapist, for example, or remedied the relationship from falling. Most people that walk out of a relationship, even when they walk out, they're hoping that they will be called. They're hoping many, many times that they will be wanted. They're hoping that will be a representation of like somebody wanting to come back and show them that they're valued. So, there's so much, even in text messages, when I write to my clients, when I'm writing to people in text, even in the literal sense, there's so many people who just don't read. They just don't read even the literal message. People skip read. Your problems in your life, number one, is coming from that. You're skipping important information and links, and there's many spiritual context, a lot of spiritual context to this that I can't explain, but you're literally, you're creating holes in your life, in your communication pattern with somebody, in your relationship with somebody, at your job. And then as if you're doing it with a simple message, you're doing it, I guarantee you, multiple times, especially in your relationship, and not listening to your partners. You're just jumping, you skip hearing, you skip reading, and you're missing the most important part or the meaning behind it. And if you start to do that, which is the strength of the Sravan Nakshatra, is not just listening to other people, it's about listening to your inner voice. So if you start to listen, spending time in silence,